I'm going to review a lifetime deal that's called a Dealintent. And what it does, it lets you create pages where you can actually do your sales pitch. In this case, it's going to potentially help you sell more because obviously you're going to look way more professional instead of sending out plain old emails. So this is Dealintent and we're going to review it right now. What's up everyone? Like I said, we're going to check out Dealintent, and right now it's on a lifetime deal, but we're going to check out the deal terms at the end. Now, I do recommend that you check out their free trial account at their page so you can test it out for yourself and decide if it's the right fit for you, or grab the lifetime deal plan that has a 60-day money back guarantee in case you don't like it, or just decide with this video if you like it or not. Now, like I said, this is going to be a review, so I'm going to talk about what I like and dislike about it. Now, first of all, what is Dealintent? So Dealintent creates these pages, or you can create them, to sell easier than what you would before. Instead of sending out back and forth emails, plain tags with some images, etc., you have a room dedicated for a sales pitch. Your frequently asked questions, your videos, your explainer, your slides, your location, etc., and they have a bunch of blocks that you can customize by creating your own page. So for example, if I go to the introduction section, I'm going to be the introduction, explainer video, a slide deck. So I got my slides right here and people are going to see my analytics, for example, if I have them in a slide, a case study, interactive demo. For example, here's an interactive demo. I'm gonna close this, play around with it, but this is inside the deal page, okay? Book a meeting, and I have the integration for booking in the calendar, for in this case, cal.com. They have Calendly, they have TidyCal, and they have several blocks available. Now, I also created a room just for playing around, and I added my own banner, my information here. I got my index on the left, I got my welcome, I got a GIF there. I got my booking section from TidyCal. I got my getting started form. I embedded a form into this. Testing sheets. I added a Google sheet for this just for testing, and the location. So just saying, you know what? This is where I'm located. So a lot of information provided right here, and it makes you look more professional. Now, aside from that, there's also tabs available here. Let me go into the previous one. No, this one doesn't have it. So on my test, I have a tab that has files. These are the files that I uploaded. For example, a GIF just for testing. And these are the SEMrush files. So whoever I am dealing with, once we close a proposal, etc., I'm gonna need logo, I'm gonna need some information, some PDF, etc., whatever, and it's gonna be uploaded here, and it's available for me to download it and view it, etc. There's also a mutual action plan that I've created in this hypothetical case. I can create an action here or create a stage right from here. For example, video editing, and I assigned it to John Doe, for example, and I can create a new stage if I like. So that is for that. Now, things I don't like about these rooms right now is that there's no customization in terms of colors. So for example, right now it's green because Dealintent is green, but you know what? That doesn't go with my branding. What if I want a blue, a red, a yellow, purple, whatever? I should have the option to customize that part of the room to make it more customizable. So that's one of the things I kind of dislike about this right now. And I'd also like the option to add my own chat widget, for example. In this case, this is a room that I've created, for example, and this could potentially be someone who's viewing this, but I would like the option to add my chat widget. So I need some HTML option to add it, and that's not available right now, or they might have the option later on, but as of now, they don't have it. So those are things that I dislike about it. Now, let's go jump over to the dashboard and see how easy it is to create one of these rooms. So I'm gonna go to the deal room right here, and this is the one that I've been playing around with, which is a hypothetical use case with SEMrush, for example. I can change the logo, I can change the banner, I can enable a chat that is integrated into Dealintent, but I can't add my own chat widget like they have right here, for example, okay? So in this case, there's blocks. So this is a block for the image. I can change the width, I can change the aligning, etc. I can add a GIF like you saw right now. I can add a video. I added Calendly right here. That's a test I've done. There's the getting started for a form, videos, etc. If I want to add a block, I just click on this and I have the option to add a section, which would be the index on the left. So a section for location, I would add that section right here. And then the basics, rich text, image, videos, etc. My favorite one is the iframe, because if something is not available in the blocks, if I have the option in the iframe, I can add it here. So if it's some sheet that I want to add there, but they don't have the integration, but that sheet has iframe, well, I can use it here, or a form builder, etc. The project management is available, presentations, interactive demos, interactive videos, image and videos, meetings, testimonials, wireframe, calendar, form. They got TidyCal, like I said, from AppSumo, form, podcast, social, and others. So all these blocks are available as of now. You could turn these off in case you don't want to see all this as a mess, for example, because maybe I don't use slide beans. So basically I don't want to see that. It's just going to be clunking up my space. So it is possible to clean that up. Okay. Now to create the other sections, you can go into, for example, files and enable files right here. You can just go ahead and enable this or disable it if you want to use it. The mutual action plan, I think this should be a bit more clear how to use it. I think they need to work on this. For example, I can create an action plan right here. So I could just say, I don't know, test, the due date will be 31st. The stage, it's going to be a default action plan. Contacts, I'll do John Doe here, members at workspace, this guy, and I'm going to create it. There we go. The action plan has been created. Test, but not a lot of information is available here. So if I click on this, this is what I have. But if I want to edit this, this is all I can edit. So not a lot of information goes into this mutual action plan, but this action item. So they need to work on that. Okay. And I can create a stage right here if I like. There's also the e-sign, but that's only with PandaDoc. They need to expand this to a different platforms, because PandaDoc won't be enough. Most people don't use PandaDoc, even though it is popular. For example, I don't use it, and I would like to have the option to use something else. Okay. And there's the team actions, which is something that the person that you're dealing with won't see, but your team will if you add them here. Okay. And then you can work on this room together. Okay. Now for sharing, here are the sharing settings. You can stop sharing. You can add contacts. You can share with contact via email. So if you do that, it'll send out an email. Security for the room, notifications, update settings, the shareable link. And if I want to copy a link specific for that person, so if you write an email and send that link to give them access to the deal room or to book, etc., use that link there. Now there's also the companies, which they enrich the information for the company based on LinkedIn. So it's kind of cool and not in a sense. I like that it's available here and easily to use. It's enriched by AI, but I think they should really revamp this and make this more, I don't know, make it more interesting, because basically knowing what the company does is, well, it's not interesting at all. But if they tell me based on all the information, what AI decided is that this company might be suitable for a proposal for this amount of money, etc. I don't know, make something more psychological instead of using plain old information that's available everywhere. Okay. Next, contacts. Again, for contacts, you can also enrich. So for example, I created, this one is already created by them, Dealintent, and it enriches the contact data with this. Here we go. So the experience, the awards, certificates. So this is better than the company because you get more information here. But again, I would like to have more information of their psychological part. So using AI as a psychologist to kind of say, you know what, this could be a potential client for your particular service or not, or maybe they're contacting you for some reason, etc. Okay. The content library for things that you upload, you have a content library here. Template library. So if you create a template, you can have it here to use it whenever you want. The integrations. So these are all the integrations that you see over there on the room when you create. Now, what I dislike about this section is that I would like the option to turn it off. I mean, if I don't use this and I know I'm never going to use it, well, give me the option to turn it off. I don't want to see all that mess over there on the room. So see this, I can turn these off even though for example, I don't use Monday. I do use Airtable. I do use Trello, for example. So I want to turn off and on what I use and don't use. So I want that option. But these are all the integrations that you can view here. Connect with HubSpot. These are coming later on. E-signature, nothing coming in the future as of recently. And the more. Zapier is coming, which I think is going to be a really great option. Okay. Next, we have analytics, which I think is really interesting. I do like this part because you can see the deal rooms, total revenue, time spent, total views. You can view the views for the rooms, which I'll show you in a bit. There's the most engaged deals information here, and you can view that in the deal rooms or from here. If I click on analytics for this one, it's going to tell me when it's been open, the most time it's been open, what sections have they viewed the most, which I think is really interesting information, because later on I can create new rooms in the future that will focus on things that people are interested in. Okay. So time spent, total views, there's the latest activity and the contacts for this. Next, you have the chats. So if you enable chats in the room, you're going to be able to view them here. So this is the test chat. I think there was one where I tested this. No, not here, but I can chat here. And if I have chat enabled, they can view that in the room also. Okay. And last but not least, the settings. Okay, that is Dealintent. What about the lifetime deals going on? So right now you can buy the lifetime deal, pay once, use forever, and it starts off at $59 for the lifetime deal. Now, likes and dislikes about the lifetime deal. So first of all, if you want to get most of the features, you're going to jump into license tier 3 or 4, which would set you back for $299. So if you want CRM integration, visitor inbound lead generation, customizable deal room templates, advanced analytics, you will need license tier 3. But if you are good to go with the deal intent rooms that you can create with what they provide, 25 rooms, 25 companies, 50 contracts, 1 giveaway total per seat, etc. If you're good to go with that, which I don't think that would be a really good option, $59 is all you would pay. So for me, the plan, if you are interested in deal intent, and I'm not trying to make you buy more, but if you want the features that will give you the most power out of mutual intent, then it's $299. So do consider it before you jump the gun. Like I said, open up the free trial account in their site, play with it yourself, or grab the 60-day money back guarantee here for the lifetime deal and test it out for yourself with all the features. And if you don't like it, go ahead and refund it. But if you want to grab it, link will be provided in the description, which is an affiliate link. If you buy through that link, it helps y'all with a small commission and it won't cost you a single cent more. And that's a wrap for Dealintent.